justice is not the ends, it's the means. The ends is God. One important thing, I'd like everyone to understand this. What's the goal of human rights? The goal of human rights is to reach God through the perfection of one's soul and the souls of society all together. Meaning what? Some said that the goal of human rights was to establish justice. No. Justice is a means. God is the ends. Justice is the means. God is the ends. The problem we have in the conception of human rights in the world today, there's no God. Every Tom, Dick and Harry is giving his opinion. And when everyone starts giving their opinion about human rights, then every human being is going to give you a completely different answer as to what the human rights are. And before you know it, our society is destroyed. Before you know it, an act that was seen as being disgusting 40 years ago, today is cool. 40 years ago was disgusting. It was a psychological disorder. Today, it's cool. It's a fad. Let's try it. You only live once. If that one could be made cool, who said that incest one day is not going to be made cool? Why? They should easily say incest can be made cool one day. Dignified creation of God on the earth. Number two, religion says that the means to establishing human rights is to call for justice and to call for equality. But that the ultimate aim is the recognition of God's presence in your life and a day of accountability. And that number three, there are laws which are established within the fiqh system that automatically ensure that human rights are observed and society is not destroyed. So if their two books are read by mankind, forget mankind. If their two books are read by their own people, if their two books are read by all of us, and you build a manifesto of human rights on these two, believe you me, this world will see rights looked after and protected, not rights abused and violated. The first one, Nahj al-Balagha. No doubt. That's the first one. Nahj al-Balagha, which I mentioned a few nights ago, of Sharif al-Radi, and the sermons of Imam Ali, is a whole framework for human rights, because no human in the history of mankind established justice in his goal to achieving human rights like Amir al-Mu'mineen. Nobody. There's nobody. And do you know why I say there's nobody? The only companion of the Holy Prophet who non-Muslims love is him. Freely come towards God. Their goal was God. Their goal wasn't justice. The means was justice and speaking out against injustice. But the goal was God and building a God-centric world.